According to ancient Hindu texts, Lord Shiva first manifested himself as an endless column of cosmic light to settle a dispute between Brahma and Vishnu. Today, 12 specific shrines across India are believed to house a piece of that divine radiance. They are the Jyotirlingas. For millions of devotees, bathing the lingam in these 12 sanctuaries is the ultimate pilgrimage. The Shiva Purana states that completing this journey washes away lifetimes of karma and opens the path to moksha, or spiritual liberation. But reaching all 12 locations requires crossing 8 different Indian states. The deep desire for spiritual completion crashes directly into the harsh logistical realities of modern travel. Here are the 12 Jyotirlingas. Many attempt to visit them in the exact scriptural order, starting at Somnath, ending at Krishneshwar. But tracing that sequence geographically creates a tangled web. You crisscross the subcontinent, racking up over 12,000 kilometers in transit. Executing that exact order requires a minimum of 30 days of continuous travel, jumping between crowded trains, booking quick connecting flights, and enduring multi-day drives. The toll on the human body is immense. Exhaustion sets in early, and the financial cost of constant long-distance backtracking quickly drains travel budgets. The sequence listed in the texts outlines a mythological hierarchy, not a travel itinerary. To actually finish the pilgrimage, that traditional order has to go. Looking at the map again, we replace the chaotic web with 3 distinct regional clusters: West and Central, North and East, and South. The West and Central circuit is by far the densest. This single geographic pocket holds 7 of the 12 shrines. Grouping these sites creates massive travel efficiency. A well-planned road trip through Gujarat, for example, allows you to visit major coastal temples like Somnath and Nageshwar in just a few days. Moving slightly inland, Mahakaleshwar sits right at the center of this route, serving as a heavily connected transit hub for the remaining sites. The primary drawback to this dense circuit is mental exhaustion. Performing 7 major darshans back-to-back, with all the fasting, standing in line, and driving between districts, drains your energy fast. It is the most geographically efficient route, but it demands the highest level of physical and spiritual stamina to avoid burnout. The northern and eastern circuit groups Kashi Vishwanath, Baidyanath, and Kedarnath. This route swings between extremes. You start by navigating the densely packed sea-level ghats of Varanasi, and then shift to the thin air of the Himalayas. Reaching Kedarnath requires high physical fitness for a steep, high-altitude trek. Down in the southern circuit, you only have 2 temples to visit, Mallikarjuna and Rameshwaram, but they are separated by massive travel distances. The reward for that long transit is the unique cultural environment. The south offers grand Dravidian temple architecture and entirely distinct regional rituals. While the central circuit tests your endurance with sheer volume, the north and south test it through extreme geography and long stretches of highway. This chart plots a 12-month calendar against the 12 temple locations to find a single, continuous travel window. From October to March, the weather is optimal. The brutal coastal and central heat breaks, making 11 of the 12 shrines perfectly accessible. But here lies the Kedarnath paradox. The exact window that is perfect for the rest of India is when the high-altitude Himalayan shrine shuts its doors. Heavy snowfall makes the mountain pass completely impassable during these peak winter months. Some pilgrims try to bypass weather constraints by timing their trips around major spiritual festivals, like Mahashivaratri or the holy month of Shravan. Traveling during these peaks means navigating massively inflated flight costs, booked-out hotels, and crowd surges that can trap you in line for over 12 hours. Between the Kedarnath weather block and festival season chaos, a single, continuous, perfectly timed trip is logistically impossible. You have to compromise. This table maps out 3 actionable strategies based on specific travel constraints. For professionals or families with limited time, trying to force a single trip is a mistake. The best approach is dividing the yatra into 3 separate vacations spread over 2 to 3 years. You tackle the south and west circuits during the cool winter months and reserve a dedicated trip in May or June exclusively for the north. For retirees with 30 days who insist on a continuous sweep, sequence matters. Start at Kedarnath in late September, before snow hits. then move steadily south. For those prioritizing quiet contemplation, targeting late November explicitly avoids the chaos of peak festival seasons. Aligning your physical constraints with one of these regional strategies keeps the pilgrimage focused on devotion rather than survival. The order in which you visit the Jyotirlingas does not dictate the value of the journey. The purpose is to stand before the sanctum with a clear mind, to connect with the divine, not to arrive exhausted. Group your travel by region, respect the Himalayan weather constraints, and build a personalized timeline. The 12 Jyotirlingas anchor the spiritual geography of India. Navigating this circuit with a realistic plan ensures your focus remains on the pilgrimage itself.